to judge, not for you to judge me.
I don't know what to do.
You're going home, guys.
I just didn't get it.
You didn't get what?
People out there, it is hard.
You're through to the next round.
It's Sharon Osbourne here. I think you just better turn around and come back now.
It's you five. Congratulations.
To the X Factor, the nation's biggest ever talent search. A record-breaking 50,000 people have applied. Now the auditions are over. And tonight, the remaining 114 acts will be reduced to just 15. That's 5 in each of the 3 categories of singers. Last week, the X Factor judges found out which category they'll be mentoring for the rest of the competition. The 16 to 24s will be mentored by Sharon Osbourne.
Yes!
The 25 and overs are to be led by Simon Cowell.
It's exactly what I wanted, because I wanted the chance to work with somebody who I've never worked with before.
And the groups will be mentored by Louis Walsh.
It's going to be very hard to pick the final 5 out of this.
From now on, it's war between Simon, Sharon and Louis, because from here on in, they're working separately. And in order to knock the performers into shape in each of their categories, they'll be running a 2-day boot camp here in London, setting a series of tasks and challenges that should sort the wheat from the chaff. It's set to be an emotional time for the contestants. So tonight, there'll be 2 X Factor shows, bringing you all the action. First to arrive at London's Angel Recording Studios are the groups, who still have no idea that Louis will be their mentor.
I'd love to have Sharon. The judge I really want is Louis. Definitely Louis Walsh.
I am absolutely delighted that I have the groups, because I think the most talent in this whole audition thing is in the groups.
Meanwhile, at Sharon's boot camp at the Hackney Empire, the 16 to 24s are arriving. They're waiting to find out who their mentor will be.
Sharon I'm a bit worried about, because she didn't like me in the last one.
It's not about the look, it's about the personality.
I'd like if Sharon was a judge or Louis, not Simon.
It's a package. You need a bit of everything, and then you need that star quality.
And on the other side of town at Simon's boot camp, the 25 and overs are starting to feel very anxious as to who their mentor will be.
I'm on edge, thinking it's Simon, and I've got to really prove something.
There are 2 or 3 people I can remember from this category who I think are great, and I think could win this competition.
I'd like the judge to be Simon Cowell.
You know, you should be in it to win it, and I'm actually in it to win it.
He's top gun and he's the man, so if he's going to shoot it down, let him shoot it down.
So at last it's time for the contestants to find out which judge they'll be working with. First up, it's the groups. Next, it's the 16 to 24s. And finally, the 25 and overs. Each of the mentors has employed a team of experts to help them groom their acts into stars.
Annie, round of applause.
Making up Simon's team of vocal coach Annie Skates, stylist and former pop star Sunita, and choreographer Fleur Murray, collectively known as Simon's Angels. Joining Louis are artistic consultant Linda Martin, vocal coach Dave Laudat, and stylist Faye Sawyer. Finally, helping Sharon are a team she calls her family. Vocal coach Mark Hudson and Ozzy's nephew, stylist Terry Longdon. Each mentor has 2 days to reduce the number of acts in their category to just 5. First to get going, it's Louis and the groups.
OK, go first.
Task 1 is for all the groups to perform a song of their own choice that they've already practiced and rehearsed. However, Duo 2 to go are anxious about singing for Louis again because he wasn't completely convinced about them in the first round.
I like Peter's voice. I think he's got a really good soulful voice.
Thank you.
Didn't like your voice.
Thank you. So, Peter and Emma are back and they're coming out fighting.
We feel that we're both sort of on top vocally now, and we're really looking forward to it. We feel strong.
We're ready for you.
As the groups perform, Louis and his panel are in the control room, which means the contestants can't hear their comments.
He's doing a great job. I think they're fabulous.
I like these
That's
guys.
a big yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, they either liked us or they didn't, because they didn't keep us in long.
But it could mean one of two things, you're right, yeah. They've improved definitely since the audition tape that I
She
had
is
looked
much
at.
better than
Yes, she is.
As the morning goes on, everyone's hoping that they're gonna get through.
You'll help us get through to the next round.
We're coming in today seeing all these other people like singing. It's really, we've got tough competition.
And I'll adore you till the end of time.
Much to my satisfaction,
I say a little prayer for you.
I just called to say I love you. Lean on me when you're not strong. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Thank you very much.
They just do a thank you very much at the end rather than actually giving you any feedback, so now we've got to go and sit down and get nervous again.
No X Factor whatsoever.
Nothing.
No?
Nothing.
No. Tell he loves that shirt, but that shirt don't love him.
The final group to see Louis and his team are Sister Act No Shay. And although Louis said no to them in the first round, they're convinced they have what it takes to make it.
He's the only judge that said no to you. Yeah, I know.
But now it's his time to say yes. Trust me, I'm going to make him say yes.
On and on and on and on. On and on until the break of dawn. On and on and on and on
And on, and on,
and
on. Oh, very richly.
On and on and on and on. On and on until the break of dawn.
Stop them there, bro.
Thank you very much.
For me, that sounded dreadful. It just sounded dreadful.
He was smiling.
What do you think that means?
Yeah, he likes it. He does like us.
It wasn't good at all. I mean, we can talk all day about them, but they just were not good enough.
So you feeling confident lately?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
With the first task over, the groups stop for lunch and it's decision time for Louis and his team.
So we've seen them all. Now we have to call 9 people.
For some of these groups, their dreams of becoming singing superstars will soon be over.
There was absolutely charisma zilch coming from these guys.
It's a no for me.
Got a lot of nerves going through our heads at the moment. Kind of time to separate the men from the boys now.
Love me again like you love me before.
Wasn't enough effort. Stick doing pubs.
I want to keep them.
You know.
I want to keep them. I want to keep them.
We're still here, hanging in strong here, and hopefully we'll be here tomorrow as well.
No.
I think we should let them go.
With the decision made, it's time to tell the groups whether they're in or they're out.
Do you think you have the X Factor?
Yeah, this is what we get out of bed for. This is our life, every day.
You're gone home, guys.
It's not the end of the road for us, mate. We're all right. We're going to crack on.
You're gone home. You're gone home.
Thank you.
You're gone home. As you know, we're letting some people stay. We're letting some people go home today. We're going to ask you to stay. We're going to ask you back.
Fantastic.
You're going home. You're going home.
Thanks a lot, Olivia. It's been good.
I'm going to keep you guys.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You think you've got the X Factor?
Yeah, definitely. So.
You're going home.
Oh my God.
You're through to the next round.
Thank you very much.
We're keeping you guys. You're through to the next round. Think you can win the competition?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you the best band out there?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're keeping you guys.
Hi.
We're going to keep you guys.
Hi.
Still to come.
I can sing, can't say. Will you please tell me I can sing, because I don't know what you think of me. Tell me I can sing.
Rowetta, thank you.
Please tell me I can sing.
Her pants have to be burned. She's got legs like Kermit the Frog.
Still to come.
He's waiting.
It's just like the worst thing I've ever had to do.
Welcome back to the X Factor, where it's Bootcamp week. The judges are now working as mentors to one category of singers each. Simon's looking after the 25 and overs, Lou is taking care of the groups, and Sharon is in charge of the 16 to 24s. But the news that she's in charge isn't great for everyone.
As soon as the judge was revealed, I was like, oh my God, but I'm going to be okay, I think, I hope.
To be honest with you, it was what I didn't want. As horrible as it sounds, but she didn't like me.
I'm not looking for fashion, for what's in right now and what is, they look current, they look like everybody else in the charts. I'm not looking for that. I want to go deeper than that.
For her first tasks, Sharon wants to test the 16 to 24's musical ability by making them sing the vocally challenging Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder.
I never thought true love would be making one as lovely as she, but isn't she?
It's only minutes until the 16 to 24's will be singing for a place in the next round.
I feel really nervous. I'm really nervous.
I just want to get in there and see and suck it to them.
In her first audition, Samantha was told to lose weight, but there's been a hitch.
I'm pregnant.
How far gone are you?
Nearly 7 months. At the end of the day, I'm pregnant. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'm going to try and go as far as I can, the way I am.
Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious?
I started off in the wrong key, but once you started, you can't go back.
I can't believe through love we'd be
Samantha.
making one as lovely as she.
I liked her.
And she gave me a little bit of a tingle.
Next up is Shania. In the last round, she was the first auditionee to really blow the judges away.
You are way ahead of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're through to the next round.
Isn't she... Sorry.
Go on, in your own time.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Isn't she wonderful?
I'm not happy. You don't think you sounded good in there?
No.
So we'll start with you, Nicola. You go, girl.
Less than 1 minute, oh.
I never thought true love would be
Making one as lovely as she.
But isn't she lovely, made from love?
Do you think you've done enough to warrant you staying for the afternoon?
Yeah, because Sharon said it's not about voice mainly, it's about how you dress.
I'm not happy with what I did at all. I just keep thinking like that one verse was my chance and it's gone now.
It went well, I'll give it everything I had. So if it's not good enough, then move on.
It's decision time down there at the moment, and unbeknownst to the 54 contestants who are waiting it out in the holding area, Sharon and her team are about to slash them down to 30. And all the contestants can do is wait.
think she's pretty.
I think she's
She's
really
got
cute.
a great tone to her voice, but right now she does not look like a superstar.
I'm just trying to put a brave face on the but it would hurt. Big time.
Vocally, he's good.
He
He's
was
not
good.
brilliant.
No, you know what? I think he's more of a rock and roll singer.
All my mates are behind me at home, because they don't understand how you can get paid to dance and sing, because they're all builders and stuff like that, do you know what I mean?
Her pants have to be burned. She's got legs like Kermit the Frog.
Even though she had great volume, I didn't think that she had great presence.
I just feel like I'm waiting to be told to go home rather than waiting to find out whether I've got through.
Well, the contestants are back in, and clearly it's no more Mrs. Nice Guy with Sharon. She was allowed to take 30 contestants through to the next round, but she's only taken 27.
Sharon has decided to tell the 16 to 24s in separate groups. As they're called to the stage, they'll either be going through or going home.
Girls, I want to thank you for everything you've done today, really. But I'm going to have to put you through to the next round. I got to tell you that you guys are going through. Great young people with a lot of talent, but I got to tell you guys, it's a no. But thank you.
It's our choice at the end of the day. It's not as if I'm going to give up or anything.
It's a bit hard to understand that I've come here to give it my best, and it's not good enough.
You've all been fantastic, personalities to voices, but you're going through... We'll see you on the next round. You did get through. I'm so sorry. You made it through by the skin of your teeth. 5 gorgeous women, but I gotta tell you it's a no, for right now.
What are you gonna do now?
Come on.
Over at Simon's Bootcamp, the first task is about to start. While the boys watch, the girls must perform a song of their choice one by one for the panel. First in is 50-year-old Verity. She recently left her husband and now wants to resurrect the solo singing career she almost had in her 20s, but gave up in order to concentrate on her marriage.
You said it yourself, this is the last chance, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But we're going to give you one more chance.
Oh, thank you ever so much, thank you.
What are you going to sing, Verity?
I'm going to sing When I Fall in Love. I'm a very soft-hearted person, and not just only with love, I think, but I put my heart into everything I do.
Okay.
When I fall in love, it will be for...
To me, she has something in her voice which is a little bit pub singerish.
I quite like the smokiness of it. You feeling okay? Yeah, fine. I'm glad it's over. Yeah. First in. First in. Now you can relax a little bit. Mm-hmm.
He's all I've got in this world, and he's all the man that I need.
Lucky guy. Lucky guy.
Trying to calm her nerves with some last-minute practice is 60-year-old Tessa. And she certainly has reason to be nervous after her last meeting with Simon.
From me, it's a yes, yes, yes.
Thank
For
you.
me, it's a never in a billion years. You just put through an old age pensioner who dresses like a fairy and can't sing.
I'm hoping that I can change Simon's mind. Hopefully he'll see that vocally there's a lot more in me yet. He's walking down some street in town, and I know he's looking there for me. He's waiting.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm happy with it.
Up next is 38-year-old Rowetta, who made a big impression at her first audition.
I've got a big voice. Don't say you're not through because you're mad. That's wrong. The X Factor is mad.
Hi.
Hello.
Rowetta, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is the song you were going to sing that reflects your personality?
I'm going to sing, and it doesn't sound good when I say it in a Mancunian accent with a bit of a lisp, but Donna Summer's Last Dance.
Okay.
I chose it because I do think this is my last chance at success. I'm waiting for the music to start. What we're doing?
All right, Rowetta, just sing the song.
Sorry. You ready, man?
Yes.
Last dance, last chance for love. This is my last chance for romance tonight. 'Cause when I'm bad, I'm oh so bad. I'm through, Anna, so let's dance. I can sing, can't I? Will you please tell me I can sing, because I don't know what you think of me. Tell me I can sing.
Rowetta, thank you.
Please tell me I can sing.
You can sing. Thank you very much indeed.
You said I could sing. That's all it was. I don't... Oh.
81-year-old Irene is the oldest finalist in the competition.
Feeling excited and wonderful to think that I could have come this far at my age.
Can you manage, sweetheart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Off you go.
I'll do my best to make him stay.
Her voice to me is like any other old lady's voice, so it doesn't have the X factor.
We both won't say a word. More? Play that funky music, white girl. Play that funky music right. Like a bridge over troubled water, yeah.
Imagine hearing that on the radio, you'd switch it off.
All right.
I've got a feeling I'll be staying. The reactions from the judges are just like amazing.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Simon. How are you?
I'm fine.
And last to perform is 50-year-old Linda.
Linda, what's the song you've chosen?
One day at a time, because I live my life like that.
Okay, great. Off you go.
One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. Oh, Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time.
Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you very much.
So that's it for the girls. They've all had their chance to impress Simon and his team. And later, they'll find out if it was enough.
I could get rid of 10 people now, but I think, you know what? I would wait till we've seen the boys.
Still to come.
We did talk a lot about you. We have made a decision.
She knows she's good and she knows she's good looking, and I think she's cocky.
She's stunning.
I think she needs some slapping.
Still to come on The X Factor.
It's Sharon Osbourne here, and I need to see you again.
We won't be seeing you tomorrow.
It's Bootcamp week here on The X Factor, and Simon, Sharon and Louis have 2 days to get the remaining 114 contestants down to just 5 in each of their categories. Now, after this morning's task, already 36 acts have been sent home. And now the stakes are rising as the remaining contestants
take on their second challenge.
So, well done, everybody.
At Louis' Bootcamp, the second task is for the remaining groups to write a song entitled Right Now, which must include the words dreams, hope, chance, anticipation and the phrase all the way.
So best of luck. You've done really well so far. Come on.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
They have exactly 1 hour to write, learn and rehearse the song. With everyone frantically trying to rehearse, a quiet space is crucial.
What was the rest of it? It's our dream, our only dream.
As the deadline draws nearer, some bands are starting to feel the strain.
Anticipation. Oh, what's that thing? I think because we're all trained musically, we're worrying slightly more harmonically than lots of other people might be, which they might be just doing it through their own feeling, whereas we're worrying about the actual notes and true harmonies.
It's tough, and you know that it's not going to be as tight as the song that you came in with.
But Southampton boy band Fortune have come prepared for something like this. They set up their own 2-week boot camp prior to Louis, so that they'd be ready for anything.
We were getting up at 6 in the morning, going for going to the gym, going for a run. Vocal tuition, dance lessons, practice in the evenings, and then we finish at 8 or 9.
Fortune aren't the only band from Southampton. Their rivals, So Unique, have also made it through to the second round, and it seems the rivalry between the two bands is starting to grow stronger.
Fair play to them. Get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work every day, do 12 hours, then go singing. So if they can do that, then...
Nathan's a Sparky, so he had to go to work 12 hours Sparky. Me and Scott are roofers, so we had to go up the Burgess Hill every day.
He's a painter and decorator.
He's a painter and decorator. He's a salesman. We don't have the time.
We don't have the luxury of doing that.
The hour's up, and it's time to impress Louis and his team.
So, just to remind you, these guys have had just an hour to write a song that includes the word dreams.
Dreams, hope, chance, anticipation.
And a phrase that's totally up to them to interpret.
All the way, we're going all the way. All the way, we could go all the way.
Next up, hoping they'll go all the way, it's Fortune.
Did you think it was a tough task?
I don't know, we've kind of been preparing for tasks like this.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, we did a home mini boot camp.
Good.
So it's not too bad.
Let's hear the song.
Wow. Cool.
Every little thing's gonna be alright. Anticipation's near. You only live once, gotta take it right now, right now.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well done. Great folks.
Yeah.
Great folks.
No mistake, we'll go all the way. But will we get through the next round? Baby, it's our time right now.
Good, well done.
Thanks very much.
I like them. I like them more than I did.
Say they've got
They want.
a little bubble, a little something going on.
Yes.
I'd rather be a maybe than a no, but I'd rather be a yes than a maybe.
Amongst yourselves, have you had arguments?
Just disagreements about what we were actually
We've all got
putting
very
on the
strong
page.
opinions about
That's good.
what we want.
Let's hear it.
Right now, we're gonna sing. Right now means everything. Right now, from us to you. Oh, won't you please make it come true?
Good, very good. But Simon Cowell's acts can't write songs, or Sharon's.
Although Louis might be impressed with some of the band's songwriting abilities, for others, remembering the lyrics is proving to be a struggle.
Louis said we got the X Factor, and we'll go all the way. Waiting in anticipation. Oh, sorry.
We can take it all the way. We don't have another day. In my heart.
We've got it wrong. Oh, God. Yeah, we've blown it, I think.
Yeah, I think we have.
I hope we haven't, but I think we have.
Yeah.
So we've seen 15 acts. Now we have to lose 5. She's definitely improved an awful lot in her
totally
vocals.
agree with you,
And
actually.
he needs her. He does need her. He couldn't do it on his own. So, I mean, that's a definite yes.
Yes, it has to be.
I like them.
And seeing them up close a bit more, I think, yeah, I like them too, actually.
Yeah, I thought they were good. So that's another yes.
All right, I've got to hold my hand up and say that this is my first no.
Really want this.
I wanted it from the word go.
If their personalities were anything like their singing voices, they're definitely going all the way.
I mean, everyone wants to win, obviously.
I'd like to take 3 of their voices and forget about the rest, so it has to be a no.
For me, it's a no.
For me, it's a no.
Okay, it's a no.
Louis and his team have just gone into the holding area to explain to the 15 acts that only 10 of them will be asked back in the morning.
After much deliberation, we won't be seeing you tomorrow.
Don't cry, babe.
I'm not. At the end of the day, we're not calling you back tomorrow, guys.
You look a bit shocked and dazed.
No, I'm shocked because I thought we did really well.
Guess what? We're calling you back tomorrow. We did talk a lot about you. We have made a decision. And the decision is... you're back tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. We will be seeing you tomorrow. We won't be asking you about tomorrow, boys.
At least we got to meet you.
Exactly. You told us the one that
We're going to see you tomorrow. And we will see you tomorrow. I'm going to call you back tomorrow. We talked an awful lot about you. There's good things, there's bad things. We won't be seeing you tomorrow.
Gutted.
Well, of course we are. We've got so
It's the
far,
biggest
you know,
chance
and-
we've ever had. So.
Over at Sharon's Bootcamp, the 16 to 24 category has been cut from 54 to 27. And one of those on her way home is Shania. Despite her huge popularity with the judges in the first round, Sharon's decided to let her go.
Her performance wasn't as individualized as I hoped it would be.
Yeah.
She reminded me of too many other artists.
It's almost like she consciously made a change from what it was that we saw on the original tape of being something different or being something more.
It's time for the next task, and Tabby has some concerns.
I won't hold my breath for this one because, I mean, this song was like a big R&B song, you know, and I'm only a skinny wee white fella. You know, I've really got that R&B voice, so.
The 16 to 24s have a choice of 2 piano-accompanied songs. First to sing Midnight Train to Georgia is 17-year-old student Cassie.
Little Cassie.
Train in Georgia. Says she's going back to find a simpler place and time.
Beautiful.
I'll be with him on that midnight train to Georgia.
I'd rather live in a world, big R&B ending. Thank you.
Next, singing Love Grows is 16-year-old Emma.
There's something about a hand holding mine. It's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say,
hey, she's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well.
He's an adorable guy. His energy is like
fab.
Taking to the stage next is 16-year-old Suella.
he's leaving on that midnight
Since she's going back to find a simpler place in time.
Samantha and Baby.
He said he's going back.
Do you want to go in the words there? Do you want to go in
So long ago, he's leaving.
When I messed up, it was just like my whole body tensed up and it felt like a lifetime.
With the second task over, it's decision time.
She knows she's good and she knows she's good looking, and I think she's cocky.
She's stunning.
I think she needs some slapping. He's got a great personality and he knows that his voice isn't great.
The last audition for me was dreadful in my eyes.
I was a little bit shaky, but now I'm fine.
She's got her own look, her own style. I love her.
Definitely.
She's effortless when she sings.
Yeah. I kind of overcompensate for my voice because my voice is really not on. Oh yeah, no question.
No
Amazing.
question.
He disappointed me big time today.
Sharon's decided on who she wants through to day 2, but she's having second thoughts about one of her earlier decisions.
I feel so guilty. All day long I kept thinking, I was too quick, I should have just taken my time with her. I think that I'm responsible for letting Shania go too early.
Phone her up! Get her back here.
It's been 6 hours since Shania left, and she's already made the 300-mile journey home.
Hello?
Shania, it's Sharon Osbourne here.
Mom! Sharon Osbourne's on the phone.
I don't think I was too fair to you. I think I should have kept you in, and I need to see you again.
Now?
Yes, now.
While Shania makes her way back to London, there's still 27 other people awaiting their fate.
Sharon's remaining 27 contestants are being split into 2 rooms.
One room will be staying, one room will be going home.
I've no idea what they're doing, and it's really getting to me now.
There's a lot of people just gone into that other room that blew my head off today, who I thought were brilliant, so it's a hard one to call, you know.
That's not real to me.
I'd like this to be the group, but you know, I just can't tell. You don't know. I'm more nervous now than I was before I went on to sing.
Good luck. So this is it. Crunch time.
Hi, guys. Well, you all did really, really well. It's just like the worst thing I've ever had to do. And you know why you're all in here. Because it's a no. You are all special, very, very special people. Hi guys, sorry to keep you so long, sorry. Honestly guys, I'm so sorry to have to tell you that you're in.
I am upset, which I knew I would be, but the competition has been that good that you can't begrudge anybody because everybody's been so good. It's like a slap in the face when they tell you, I just really wanted this.
It was the wrong decision. You will have to leave here tomorrow having decided on your final 5.
I don't know how we're going to do it.
I foresee a sleepless night in the Osbourne household.
I think so.
Yes. Hello, Rowetta.
Still to come.
Hello. Just don't send me home.
Well, unfortunately, Rowetta, we have actually got to get rid of 16 people tonight.
Still to come.
I just didn't get it.
You didn't get what?
Just don't send me home.
Back at Simon's Bootcamp for the 25 and overs, it's the boys' turn to sing for Simon and his team. And just like the girls, they must choose a song they think best reflects their personality. First up to sing, it's 36-year-old Steve.
Last time, when you came to audition, it was a bit up and down for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We did your head in.
Yeah.
They did your head in,
No,
rather.
no, Simon's fine. It's the other two that did my head in.
At Steve's first audition, he almost didn't make it through when the judges questioned his laid-back attitude.
If I had you booked all around Europe, you wouldn't get to Cologne or you wouldn't get to Berlin.
Why?
You'd be in the pub drinking.
Because he thinks you don't give a shit.
Oh, no.
I don't think you care enough.
No, you don't know me.
Hello, Steve.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah? How are you feeling?
Same as usual.
Which is?
Kind of surreal, weird, kind of...
All right, Steve.
You know I believe all we really have is time. No use worrying, no use wondering why. That's why I know this heart will survive after you're gone.
I didn't sing very well, but hey, you know, I don't know, I was really nervous.
I wanna touch your body, feel your arms around me. I wanna be your fantasy, your dream come true.
This is where a guy like that can get a lot of help, because he has no idea what songs to sing, but I've heard him, he's almost as good as R. Kelly when he's good.
Baby, I belong to you.
I can feel it, I'm the world's greatest. Simon Cowell, I beg you, vote me in if you like me singing. Can me sit on the rhythm and me sit on like that. I put the X inside the factor and that is that. Thank you.
Next up, hoping for his second chance at stardom, is 38-year-old ex-Brookside actor Danny McCall.
What are you going to sing and why have you chosen it?
I've chosen an old country and western song. It's all about, you know, believing in yourself and believing that one day, eventually, you'll make it to where you want to be in life. And I think that it's just me all over.
Okay.
Like a rhinestone cowboy, I'm riding out on a horse and a star-spangled rodeo. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Thank you, Danny.
It's all right, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feeling good?
I feel good. I thought he was going to slam me, but he didn't.
I thought it was pleasant. It didn't particularly thrill me.
When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend.
He had a little spark in his eyes when he was singing. He just suddenly lit up from nowhere. I thought this was going to be really tedious, and it just wasn't. Yes!
I think it went well, yeah.
Last to sing is 36-year-old Gary, whose first audition is one that Simon certainly won't forget in a hurry.
For this competition, you would be my biggest nightmare.
Do you think he needs a reality check?
I think you do, actually.
I bloody think you do, and I think I'm going to give it to you right now.
When I saw him come in, I was gutted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to let it get me down. I've got to show him how much I've changed since the last time.
I've loaded up a good thing. See the way she feels. Faster than a salsa home run. She's gonna get a little ha, yeah. Well, move like a thing, swing like a thong. Do you jiggy mama till the break of dawn. Love the rocket, shock it, rock it till you drop. Do the bump, and don't stop.
Just glad that's over. That's good.
So the task's over and all the finalists have had their chance to impress Simon and his team.
They've now gone upstairs to spend some time together to work out which 16 of the contestants in this category they're going to be sending home by the end of the day.
Probably the best way of going through it is if we start with the girls.
You don't know
what they're looking for. And that's just it. You don't know what they think is the X Factor.
I really, really like her. I thought her choice of song was ridiculous.
I did my best on the day. That was the best I could do today under the circumstances and in that environment.
Nutty as a fruitcake.
Lovely woman.
Unmanageable.
I just think she's unsafe.
This bit is the worst bit of the day. It's just awful.
Actually, I've got to be honest with you, I loved her first time I saw her, and I'm not sure now. Right, let's go through the boys.
You dare not think about the implications either way.
Nice guy.
Does what he does very well, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's exceptional.
Not the X Factor. Did you like him, Fleur?
I did. I think he had a lot of charisma, a lot of spunk, something different about him.
I thought he was pleasant, and I've put housewife's choice.
My gut instinct, but it's borderline.
This guy could be great. I think the public will adore him. These are the 16. We better go and tell them.
One by one, the finalists face the panel and learn whether their journey on the X Factor will continue.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become.
How you doing?
The farther you take my rights away,
We are going to ask you to come back tomorrow morning.
the faster I will run. Something inside so strong.
Yes, you are through to the next round. Congratulations. Okay, Tessa. It is a no. We're not going to ask you to come back tomorrow.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. Very nervous.
Shall I just get on with it?
Please.
We're not going to ask you to come back tomorrow, Danny.
Oh, it's a shame.
Gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it.
It's a real shame. Well, that mind's made up, unfortunately, Julie. Anyway, you are going to get a second chance tomorrow.
Oh my God.
How are you feeling?
Shaky.
You should be very proud of what you've achieved so far. We will be seeing you tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Something inside so strong.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Claudette,
Hi.
we would like to see you again tomorrow morning. Glad you came.
Yeah, I am. No, but it's been good.
All right, well, you're going to get a chance tomorrow because you're through to the next round. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't like your audition at all today. I just didn't get it.
You didn't get what?
Any part of it.
So is that it then?
No. These three liked you. You're going through to the next round.
Oh my God.
Hello, Rowetta.
Hello. Just don't send me home.
Well, unfortunately, Rowetta, we have actually got to get rid of 16 people tonight. Get a good night's sleep because we're seeing you tomorrow morning.
Oh my God.
Something inside so strong.
So an emotional end to day one of the boot camps, and just 43 acts remain. But things are about to get much, much tougher, because tonight at 9:10 here on ITV1, the judges will have to decide who the final 5 acts in their category will be. Later tonight.
You're all going to have to up your game to stay in this room.
I heard the harmonies. You had it going down. What happened?
People out there, it is hard.
You're in my top 5.
What is your point of reference? Britney Spears? That's all.
I don't even want to talk, that's the truth.
Ooh, we have a problem. You have got to stop playing the fool.
We nailed it.
It's you 5. Congratulations.
The X Factor competition is giving you the chance to have a taste of Simon Cowell's lifestyle. You could win his car, a holiday at his favourite Caribbean hotel and £1,000. You can also win tickets to the live Saturday night show, as well as winning £1,000 cash every week. All you have to do is tell us which international rock star does Sharon manage. Is it A, Ozzy, B, Meatloaf or C, Green Day? To enter, phone 09012 93 33 29 or text MINI followed by A, B or C to 86107. Good luck.
At 8:10 on ITV2, the first of tonight's Bootcamp specials.
By tomorrow I have to cut it down to 5, so I have to start here, guys.
The Extra Factor. Next here.
Randy, I've got it. Yes? Undercover lover.
Not so much mysterious girl, more mysterious guys in Antideck's Saturday Night Takeaway. And later, after Millionaire, we're back to Bootcamp in the X Factor.